After 3 idiom lessons, you guys told me you wanted idioms about workplace. So here you go. Hello everyone, my name is Sarah. Welcome back to another English lesson here at the WhyKnot Academy. Today, I'll be diving deep into the world of workplace communication with 10 idioms that not only spice up your conversations, but also unravel the subtle nuances of office interactions. Whether you are a seasoned professional or just stepping into the workforce, these idioms will help you navigate the intricacies of the workplace. Without further ado, let's dig in. Ever had a moment when you're chatting about someone and voila, they suddenly appear? That's when we say, speak of the devil. It's like a friendly tease, blaming them for showing up right after we were talking about them. Now, it's not really about the devil. It's just a funny saying we use to handle these unexpected moments. So next time someone walks in after you were just discussing them, you can throw in a smile and say, speak of the devil. I was just mentioning how we need more input from the marketing team. And speak of the devil, here comes Sarah from marketing. Speak of the devil, I was just about to email Mark about the collaboration. And here he is walking into the office. All right, imagine you're part of this group chat, sharing all the cool updates and plans. Now, let's say there's a friend who isn't in the chat. What would you do? You want to keep them in the loop. It's like making sure they know what's going on. In workplaces, it's the same idea. If you have some exciting news, you want to keep your team or colleagues in the loop, meaning keep them updated and involved. It's like being a good friend at work, ensuring everyone's on the same page. So when you hear this, just think about staying connected and informed. Nice and simple. Please keep me in the loop about any changes to the schedule. I want to ensure our team is well prepared. It's essential to keep everyone in the loop regarding the new policies to avoid any misunderstandings. Let's say you've been given a new project at work. Initially, it might feel a bit confusing, seems impossible to comprehend. However, as you invest more time and effort into the project, gradually you start to understand and make sense of it. So successfully wrapping your head around something means turning initial confusion into complete clarity. It's a satisfying accomplishment in navigating and understanding the complexities of something. It's very fulfilling, if you ask me. It took me some time, but I finally wrapped my head around the complex data analysis software. I need a moment to wrap my head around the new procedures. They seem a bit complicated. Okay, now you are in a meeting at work, and there's a crucial topic everyone needs to discuss. However, instead of directly addressing the issue, someone starts talking about unrelated things like the weather or last night's TV show. Frustrating, right? Well, that's what we mean by beating around the bush. It's like going to a scenic route when you just want the straight path. This idiom means avoiding the main point or being indirect about something. Being straightforward and clear in your communication, it's often valued in the workplace. So beating around the bush might not be the best approach. Instead of beating around the bush, let's address the budget concerns directly and find a solution. Stop beating around the bush and tell us your thoughts on the proposed changes. At number 5, here's another cool idiom for you. Put in your 2 cents. Now, we're not talking about money here. Instead, it's about sharing your thoughts or ideas. Imagine you're in a meeting and you want to share your opinion. That's when you put in your 2 cents. It's like saying, hey, here's what I think. You might have heard people say 10 cents instead of 2 cents. They actually mean the same thing. Using 2 cents or 10 cents suggests that your input is valuable but humble. The idea is that you're sharing your thoughts without trying to dominate the conversation. It's like saying, here's my humble opinion. It adds a touch of modesty to your expression. So don't be shy to put in your 2 cents whenever you have something to share. Like, comment below what you think of this video so far. I would like to put in my 2 cents about the upcoming project. I think we should focus on user experience. Feel free to put in your 2 cents during the brainstorming session. We value everyone's input. Today in the office, you find a note on your desk, and it seems that there's more to it than just the words written. You sense there might be hidden meanings or unspoken thoughts. That's the essence of this idiom. When someone tells you to read between the lines at work, it means there's more to understand than just what's directly said. For example, if your boss says, your work is interesting, you might want to read between the lines to see if it's a subtle compliment or if there are actually things to improve. It's a handy skill at work to get the full picture. When the manager mentioned cost-cutting measures, we need to read between the lines. There might be layoffs. His email was vague, but if you read between the lines, it seems like a change in leadership is imminent. This week, you and your team are working on the project. To make sure everyone is aligned and working towards the same goals, you need to get on the same page. In workplace communication, this idiom means ensuring that everyone has a shared understanding of the tasks, objectives, or plans in order to prevent misunderstanding, ensuring a smooth collaboration. Let's have a team meeting to get everyone on the same page regarding the project goals. It's crucial that all departments get on the same page before we implement the new software. While working on a project, someone said something that you strongly disagree with. Instead of expressing your disagreement, you decide to hold your tongue. This idiom means refraining from speaking out, especially when you have a strong opinion or criticism. It's like keeping quiet to avoid unnecessary conflicts or disruptions. So when a colleague suggests an idea that you think won't work, you might want to choose to hold your tongue and address your concerns later in a more appropriate setting. It's a diplomatic way to go about workplace conversations without causing unnecessary tension. In a heated discussion, it's sometimes better to hold your tongue and listen to others' perspectives. I had to hold my tongue when he criticized my presentation. Responding angrily wouldn't have helped. All right, imagine your team is working on a top secret project. Your boss wants you to keep things hush-hush. Make sure nobody spills the beans until the right moment. So, keeping something under wraps means keeping it a secret or not revealing it to others until it's ready to be announced. Until the official announcement, we need to keep the details of the merger under wraps. It's challenging to keep a new product under wraps when everyone is excited about its features. When someone talk a mile a minute, it refers to someone speaking so rapidly and energetically that it feels like they could cover an entire mile with their words in a minute. It implies they're speaking very quickly. Might be because they're excited or nervous, but it's a bit challenging for others to keep up. You might need to ask them to slow down so that everyone can grasp the details. It's a lively way to describe someone who is exceptionally chatty or enthusiastic in their communication. During the meeting, she talked a mile a minute to ensure all project updates were covered. I could hardly keep up with him. He talked a mile a minute, sharing all the innovative ideas for the upcoming event. And there you go. We've covered a fantastic set of workplace idioms today. From reading between the lines to keeping things under wraps. These expressions not only add a vibrant layer to our daily work conversations, but also help you understand others when they are used, since they're very common. If you enjoyed this video and found these idioms helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with your colleagues, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so that you won't miss any future uploads. And hey, there are more idioms lessons waiting for you in my previous videos. I've made one on relationships, one on money, and even one about idioms that you probably don't know. There's something for everyone. Check them out and let's keep the idioms rolling. Until next time, happy learning, folks. Bye for now.